What's up, y'all? First thing I want to say is I'm sorry. And I'm sorry because you're here watching this video. If you're here watching this video, it's because either you or someone you know is suffering neuropathy symptoms, and they suck. It sucks for you as the person that's going through it, and it sucks for you, the person who's witnessing it, because you're helpless. You can't do anything, and you just watch this person suffer. It's terrible. Let's get this out of the way. I'm not a doctor. I'm not advising you what to take. I'm just going to simply share with you what I take to help my neuropathy symptoms be a whole lot less. My quality of life since I started taking all this stuff did not change overnight either. Okay, so don't think that, I'm going to go buy all this stuff today and then tomorrow I'm going to be better. Nerves take a really long time to heal. Okay, if you go to the doctor, if you go to the neurologist, they're most likely going to give you a pharmaceutical that mask the problem. It just tells the brain, hey, you're not having these feelings, you're not having these symptoms, okay? That's where it shuts it off. It doesn't actually help rebuild the nerves. So most people continue doing what they were doing before that brought the neuropathy on. Now my neuropathy was brought on by the COVID vaccine. So guarantee you, I'm not out there getting more COVID vaccine shots. But if you're diabetic or if you're alcoholic and you're fighting neuropathy symptoms, you probably need to figure out how to cut those things out of your life so that your nerves have a better chance of rebuilding. Because you can take this stuff all you want, but if they don't have a chance to rebuild themselves, you're going to be in an endless cycle. So, but I digress. Let's get to what I take. Okay, so MCT oil. This stuff really helps with the transmission of electrical currents from your feet to your brain. Okay, I take 1 tablespoon of this in the morning, 1 tablespoon of this in the evening, every day. It really, all of these things seem to help. This was one that really kind of quickly was like, hey, another one that I take every day is turmeric and ginger. I take 3 pills in the morning, every morning. It's to help with inflammation. The other one I take is benfotiamine. Okay, I take this in the morning and the evening. This is thiamine and benfotiamine in one capsule. Thiamine is just vitamin B1. This is to help with nerve regeneration. So good stuff. I like this one a lot. R-alpha lipoic acid. There's different brands of this stuff. Now, be careful. Don't just look up alpha lipoic acid. Okay, you can't just do that, because a lot of the alpha lipoic acids out there are actually S-alpha lipoic acid instead of R-alpha lipoic acid, and you want the R. Problem with the R-alpha lipoic acid is that it can be damaged from heat and certain stresses, so you have to get the stabilized. This stuff says 100% natural stabilized R-alpha lipoic acid. I think they just put sodium with it. It helps stabilize it. This stuff, really good. It's brought me a lot of relief. Another thing that I didn't even buy this stuff for neuropathy. I bought it because my prostate, it seemed like it was being a little unhappy and just a slowed stream. Yeah, a little TMI for you. But I bought this stuff called moringa powder. All right. And I noticed that when I started taking this, that yeah, my prostate seemed to like let that flow go a little bit better, and my feet seemed a lot happier. So I take this. I take 1 in the morning and 2 before I go to bed. And then this right here is, there it is. This is L-methylfolate. It has vitamin B12 in it. This is a great nerve stimulator. It is really, really good for your nerves. And it helps you wake up in the morning with vitamin B12 as well. The last thing that I take, and I don't necessarily take this every single day, but I do take this regularly because it helps me sleep. Sleep is extremely important. It's a CBD oil, it's CBDA, it's a cold press. It is a really good, it helps me sleep really well. And let me tell you what, if you don't get enough sleep, your brain, your nerves, none of that stuff will heal themselves. You have to get sleep and the proper cycles of sleep too. So some of the pills that they can put you on, you don't go through cycles of sleep, so you don't get the proper sleep. It's really important to get good, healthy sleep. I mean, there's more studies showing up every single day. The importance of healing starts with proper sleep, okay? All of these things combined have tremendously changed my world. I'm not saying that I'm 100% symptom free, but from where I was when I went to the doctor the first time, and I was going nuts every single day, laying in bed as my feet were doing this pulsating and burning. I'd be at work, my feet just doing that. I don't go through that anymore. Maybe this will work for you, maybe it won't. But at least it's an option, you know, and it's not some pharmaceutical. And I guarantee you, I could quit taking any of this stuff right now, and I'm not going to have side effects from it either. Like if I were to just stop taking gabapentin, I had to really taper down gabapentin, because when I did have the seizure moment and I told the doctor about it, he said, come off of it for a week and see how you feel. I missed one dose of it that first night and I went straight into detox. That was not fun. I've missed taking this stuff before and nothing happens other than, you know, but eventually what I hope is I'm going to start cutting these down to like one a day. You know, instead of taking the benfotiamine or the R-alpha lipoic acid twice a day, I want to start taking them one a day and see if I'm still maintaining relief that way. I mean, it's an experiment all the time, you know, so if you got any questions, let me know. This is the stuff that's been helping me out tremendously. And I figure if you're out there searching for stuff, hey, I ain't getting paid by any of these either, okay? This is just the stuff I take, and you can ask Amazon that because I pay for it all the time. But anyways, if there's anything I can do to help or suggestions, or if y'all have come across something that you're like, Jeff, this is the most amazing thing, let me know. Let me know. Please share. Thanks, y'all.